Oh, watching America's Got Talent was so awesome yesterday. Happy Hump Day, everyone. Okay, before I get to talking about that, I think I'll get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. I mean, full disclosure, yesterday there was something I was really not looking forward to doing. Like, at all. Like, legit at all. In fact, full disclosure, 2022 really hasn't been a good year for me. And honestly, yesterday really felt like just another nail in that proverbial coffin. But my high is the fact that it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now, granted, there were some varying factors that helped along with that happening. But I guess you could, like, if you were there, you would have said, like, the overall experience was an okay one. I'll put it to you that way. Not great, just okay. And considering how angry I was about the situation going in, that's really saying a lot. I know it doesn't come across like, here's the thing. Just like everybody else, of course I get angry. Who doesn't? But there are times and places where you don't do that, and doing these videos really is one of those times. But granted, I have been tempted to just do full-on angry rants. I have been tempted to do that in the past. Haven't done that yet. You know, almost 1,700 days in, nothing like that. Yeah, can you believe it's 1,690? That's what day we're on right now. And my act of kindness was, I wound up going through with this thing that I did yesterday because it's something that my folks and I have been arguing on for a while. I don't know, it's kind of personal. I don't really want to, get into it. But if nothing else, for now it's over until the next time. I mean, it would not be life at all if everything went perfect. Let's be real here. And actually, before I really start this video off, I gotta do one more huge shout out to the good folks over at Peas Macarons. Because, no kidding, they put up a post where, and thankfully I'm not alone in this, but 2022 really hasn't been a good year for a lot of people. Again, I'm not alone here. And I have no idea what's going on with, the good folks over at Peas Macarons, but they're legit offering to, go talk to them if, you're feeling down and stuff. That's really cool. I legit needed to read the post they put up. So that was really cool. Okay, I better start talking about America's Got Talent before I just start crying. So, literally right out of the gate, we get, the packed drumline guys. Holy cow. This is how you start a show. This is legit how you start a show. Imagine the movie Drumline, but instead of essentially a large college band, it's just a group of guys and I think one woman. I think there's one woman there. I really hope I didn't get that one wrong. I would be so embarrassed if that happened. But they were absolutely outstanding. It was great. Let's see, what other acts were there? Oh yeah, Mr. Pants. Mr. Pants is back. And I really liked Mr. Pants. I do. I find his act quite charming. I do. He's a giant pair of pants. But Simon Buzz, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Uh, his audition was hilarious, but I do kind of agree with Simon a little bit. How I kind of thought there was going to be something a bit different than more pants-related pun jokes. Not that they weren't funny or anything; they were legitimately funny. I just thought there was going to be more to it than that. Duo rings. Oh, dude. Duo rings is probably like one of the sexiest performances I've seen in a long time. I'm talking sexy. Holy cow. I'm like, is it getting hot in here? What's going on? Like, I don't know, like, it's very clear, like, the two people in that group have legit chemistry and stuff like that. It's great. And I'm watching, because here's the thing. Like, dual rings are like those gymnastics rings where they're just, like, in the air and, like doing tricks and stuff like that, swinging around. And actually, like that group, like the group that came from, like, I think it was, like, Japan or something, or even, like, the pack drum line, like, the choreography and everything is just so smooth. It's just, like, it looks effortless. When you know full well that the training they had to do to get to where they are is mind-boggling. Like, I guarantee you that packed drum line, best case, because here's the thing, I know for a fact, like, they're all, like, either in their very late teens or early 20s, because they definitely look it. But presuming they have, jobs and families to attend to, best case scenario, you're looking at maybe being able to get together and practice maybe 2.5 hours a day with maybe 5 days a week. And you think, well, okay, that's best case scenario, that's 15 hours a week. That sounds pretty reasonable, right? Well, yeah, but you also have to understand there's no way that timing is consistent, as well as the fact that they would have had to have done that for months, probably even years, to get everything they get down perfectly. Even an act like Mr. Pants, for example, like, there's no way he came up with his act overnight. No way. No one's that creative, that fast. Easily one of the better performances last night was Freckled Zelda, which, man, I love, like, the references. I mean, you gotta understand, I grew up a Nintendo kid. Sometimes PlayStation, you gotta have Crash Bandicoot, and Kingdom Hearts. Did I have PS games I played? Play a little bit of Spyro, play a little bit of Croc, but let's be honest, and God of War 2. The God of War series in general. My point is, I grew up a Nintendo kid. Give me Super Mario, give me Donkey Kong, give me Zelda, give me Kirby, give me Samus, or Metroid. Give me Pokemon. Please give me Pokemon, please. My point is, like, all the references to Zelda, like, it just made me smile. It did. I love watching, stuff like that. I do. All the 8-bit games and stuff like that. I mean, keep in mind, I actually never had an 8-bit. Like, my first introduction to anything 8-bit related was, believe it or not, it was Mega Man, but this would have been, like, in my teens when the Mega Man Anniversary Collection came out. If you don't know what the Mega Man Anniversary Collection is, it was Mega Man 1 through 8 on the Nintendo GameCube. Eventually, 9 and 10 were released, and then in 2019, Mega Man 11 came out. So, you know, I've always been a Mega. For those of you who don't know, I've always really have been a Mega Man fan. And when Mega Man was announced to be in Smash Brothers, I was like, yes! Like, seriously, I want to make one thing abundantly clear. And by the way, before I get into this rant, I'm just going to finish America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent, it was awesome. Can't wait to see what the results are tonight. Can't wait to see the 2 acts they're moving on. You know, maybe it'll be outstanding. Actually, that little girl who like was in the audience, she was great too. And that one magic act, like, man, there were so many great acts last night. Holy cow. I don't even, like, I would need like an hour to get through them all. But my point is, like, last night was awesome. It was a great episode of America's Got Talent. And now I have to do my usual Nintendo rant because, you know, it's me. I love everything Nintendo. You know, like, seriously, needless to say, Super Smash Bros. Probably my all-time favorite game, period. Like, definitely it's my favorite Nintendo game of all time. Or Nintendo series. It's a series at this point. And literally every single character I've ever wanted to see in Smash is in it. Like, seriously, like, you know that scene in Pinocchio, like, when you wish upon, like, I was like, okay, please give me Sonic. Super Smash Bros. Brawl comes out, we have Sonic. Give me Mega Man. You know, Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo DS and the Wii, and the Wii, that came out, we got Mega Man. And, you know, for a long time, like, full disclosure, really, there's only 2 people I want to see in Smash at this point. Or 2 characters. Kratos from God of War. And, well, I know why Kratos probably won't do it because his games are more, you know, violent related. But I would still like to see that. And my man, Crash Bandicoot, I want to see that. But hey, you know what? A nice consolation prize. We got Banjo and Kazooie. We got Banjo and Kazooie, dude. Man, I love Banjo and Kazooie. Like, seriously, they really should just bite the bullet and turn Super Smash Bros. Into, like, a manga and then anime series. I would love that. I would read and watch the heck out of that. I don't know, maybe someday. And who knew that I would get to this rant because of America's Got Talent? Although, I'm not entirely surprised. Last night is, before Terry Crews announced Mr. Pants was coming on, Terry's like, he says, when I first accepted this job as the host of America's Got Talent, I never thought I would ever be able to say the following. Here is a pair of pants. Yeah, what can I say? I have to agree with Terry on that. That against Terry Crews. You always agree with Terry Crews. Terry Crews is the man. He's Terry Crews. It was like, trust Terry. Like, okay, when someone refers to themselves as a third person, you should listen to them. You know, just some words of advice and wisdom, you know, coming from me. Yeah. Last night was, I mean, I went in yesterday I really wasn't feeling it. But now, you know, I'm definitely in a better mood. I am. I mean, again, my low is the fact that I wound up feeling as bad as I did in the beginning. But, you know, it got better. It did. And honestly, that was like, obviously throughout the week we have, you know, obstacles. We have hurdles. We all do. Just to get to the sweetness that is the weekend, right? Like, if I were to put like a major obstacle for the week, what happened yesterday was that obstacle. And now that, it's over, I can breathe, I can relax a little. Again, it really wouldn't be life if you didn't have stuff like this. Honestly, if anything, life would become incredibly boring. And nobody wants that. So, I guess my plans for today, don't really know what they are. Yesterday I also set up my next hair appointment. Hey, I always get a haircut before the 100 days is up. Actually, I really am about due. Give it, I think it was like day 1580 something when I got my haircut last. And today is 1690, so yeah, I always wait like every 100 days or so for a new hairstyle. And as luck would have it, the next State of My Being address is going to be on a Saturday. So it's going to be another Cuca Lake video. And I honestly couldn't have had that planned that any other. Well, here's the thing. The day number is arbitrary in terms of the day of the week, but honestly, this might be the first time I've had a State of My Being address while I'm at Cuca Lake. So this will be quite interesting. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on the social media platforms, notifications, YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys who watch and enjoy for today. And hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to London, and I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.